Hey, you! How you doing? Look at these. This is me with a pile of earrings. Um, this is Earring Parade 2021 Part 2. I don't know if you heard my cat. She just responded to me. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so we're going to go through these. This is Part 2. There might be 3 or 4 parts. So, yeah, this is like just a variety of experimentation. A lot of these are more simple than the other video. So here's we got some wings. I got these from Etched Studio, but I don't think they exist anymore. They were in Canada and they did laser etchings and a lot of laser cut wood pieces. And I love these wings because, you know, they make great earrings. They're lightweight, they're bold. And then you have like that reversible thing. So here we have like a little glass briolette. Let's get a better. All right, let's get focused. Here we go. So we can see what's happening here. Very simple. You have some chain. So this is why it's good to keep scraps of chain, little pieces of beads. So it's just a messy wrap on a briolette with a very thin wire because it's delicate wrapping with those things. They like to break. I think that's just like a red dyed coral, probably bamboo coral, and then a big jump ring. And you see it's just a head pin with a simple wrapped loop. It's a ball head pin. Those are my favorite. And it's very simple. So you get a punch of color. I love Hishi beads. And the laser etched wing by Etched Studio. I think they were in Canada. Man, that was a long time ago. I think I still have 2 more wings, and I'm wanting to do something completely different. But yeah, I love these. They're kind of like, they're bold, but they're very simple and lightweight, which I love. Okay, up next, we have some simple seed bead earrings. I did more of these, but I gave a lot away. So these are just what I have remaining. A lot of these earrings in these earring parade things are, these videos are just what I have left over from the year. Yeah, I had some green ones and I gave those to my friend Kristen. All right, so here you see these are basically the same, essentially the same design. It's just all what you put into it. It's the beads. So you see these little circle. Circle is a powerful symbol in many cultures around the world. It can mean infinity, can mean eternal, could be life, could be cycles. So, you know, the patterns of beads, it's up to you. Just experiment. You can do many strands. I actually didn't flap crimp. I rolled those just to see if I could. Then there's a crimp up here holding them all together. So it's kind of like a little, it's like a really skimpy tassel. Yeah, with some silver seed beads. I think they might be cut silver seed beads. So you can see that. And then it's just a regular, inexpensive metal bead and a connector and a jump ring and an ear hook. And I use beading wire. So on all these, the beading wire, the beads or the seed beads are on just like beading wire. And so here's kind of like a southwest feel. I was playing with colors. Again, it's the same, you know, kind of structure. That's the thing with a lot of my earrings. They're similar in structure, but I try to like take that concept and see how if I can vary it up. And so like adding a little punch of blue at the bottom can be like really beautiful. It's fun. I love these. I think these are tiara cast hammered copper hoops. And again, it's just wrapped around and beaded with various colors, kind of giving that little bit of an ombre feel. There's some transitioning in colors and textures and translucency, opacity, or however you want to say it. And I used crimps at the end, and I rolled all these at the end. So you can kind of see, different links, different beads. Same concept, though. So you get different vibes. So it's the beads, people. It's not me, really. I say that. I'm going to keep saying that. It's the beads. That's why I focus so much on beads. Because that's really important with just making stuff. So these are super simple. Very simple. It's that eye pin type thing with a dangle, as you saw in the previous video. I was just doing super simple earrings and trying not to get out of control. Sometimes I try to pare things down. So you see some seed beads, a reconstituted lava bead, a reductionation, a vintage lucite bead. So yeah, it's just dangles, head pin, wire wrapping. It's not really too complicated. It's the same design, but it's just the components or the beads within it are different. But it's the same design. So whenever you make jewelry, you don't have to completely reinvent the wheel. You can have a design and you can have interesting looks that feel one of a kind. So these are those little twisty beads I like to make. I was trying to do super simple earrings. I can't say that. Super simple earrings. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of speech therapy. Oh geez. Anyway, so crystal, some vintage lucite beads from Reduction Nation on Etsy. They still exist. I love their beads. These are super simple. There's a necklace that goes with this that's super simple, but where it is, it's in a pile probably. It's just some beads from Michael's. I think they're dyed quartz. It's a bead caps and chain. That's it. That's all there is. I could have done things tighter. As you can see, it's very loose. I don't know. I'm not super in love with them, but I don't hate them. I don't know. And so I think these owls, these stamped brass owls, came from Candy Cooper. And it's possible these wood drops came from Candy Cooper. So these have a lot of presence, and yet again, they're lightweight because the pressing of that owl is, as you see at the back of it when I show it, it's very lightweight. So I had to punch some holes in there with a punch, but yeah, see there, it's very lightweight. So, and that wood is lightweight. So you have a big, bold earring that doesn't stretch your lobes out. And so, there again, dangles, lots of dangles. It's kind of thing I do. And those can move around. So there's also a textured, is that a jump ring or component in there? Let's see if I can get these to move around. There you go. You can kind of see how they swing around that huge jump ring, and it's movement. I like movement in my earrings. I've said that. So yeah, see how big they are? I mean, they're huge. They're huge, but they don't weigh very much. All right, so these are some plated hematite and green phantom quartz beads that I got from Dakota Stones at a year-end sale. The green phantom quartz doesn't have a lot of phantoms in it, but it was pretty inexpensive. And the hematite was like $2 a strand. It was amazing prices. And they're on, the bottom beads are on a decorative head pin. I believe I got from Amazon. Okay, so let's take a little quick look. It's not very complicated other than maybe, yeah, so you see that green phantom, very small amount of green in there, but it's there. It's still beautiful stone. Try to see if it, yeah, the light goes through it. It's really beautiful when the sun lights through it. So yeah, these dangles might be the most complicated part. I know some people just struggle with dangles, and I know practice really does help. It's really practice. It's not you, it's practice. So here you can see how I've just I've thrown the dangles in there at the joining of those two pieces. And I did some dangles up here. Got a lot of movement going around. It's kind of hard to see what's happening, but yeah, those are on head pins. So yeah, you can see that movement. It's really, they're so clustered on there, it's hard to make sense out of that. And I don't know how I do that sometimes. Sometimes I just really cram the dangles in there. Okay, so you can kind of see a little green in that other one. Not a lot of green, but a little. I like them. They're fun. They're simple. Yeah, these actually have kind of a little bit of weight to them because the hematite is heavy. And this guy, I dropped its mate and I don't know where it is. I can't find it. My room is such a mess. But the mate to it is exactly the same. There's no difference in anything other than maybe the chip beads or something. So yeah, it's just a piece of craft wire with loops on both ends, and just some random dangles. Just like, I don't know. So there's a little bit of fire polish just thrown in there, some stars that are very beautiful. And I don't know what that little stamping is. I have a lot of weird stampings I got in grab bags like years ago, and I kind of forget what their origin is, some of them. But see, it's just simple because a lot of people have chip beads. Chip beads are usually an expensive way to get a decent stone. So yeah. I know this looks awful what I'm doing right here. Where's my cat? My cat just did something. Anyways, but I like to kind of roughhouse my jewelry to see how well it's made. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm trying to catch up on comments. Taking it as I can. I really enjoy you guys. Join my Facebook group, Diani Adorned Beads. Hope to see you in the future. I hope you have a good day, good night, good afternoon, all that stuff. And we're going further out away from the planet. Goodbye.